10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, guys? It's been a day since we've streamed last, so I'm excited to kind of hop back into this one. We made some good progress last time we were around. We picked up a couple followers on Twitch, so thank you for everyone that jumped onto the channel. And we picked up a few more subscribers on the YouTube, so we're trucking along. So appreciate everyone's time and their interest in what I have to do and what I have to say. So this episode, we left off where we started the All That Glitters DLC, main story quest line. In this, we were supposed to go track down where all the Groschens are being made. And we stumbled across a pretty brutal kind of scene. So I don't think my headphones are on. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Continue. So I need to talk to this guy. Hey, look, a bunny. A lot of bunnies here. Oh, yeah.
God be with you.
A lot of people are very God-fearing people in this game.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed?
They're very
at the crossroads?
murderous
I haven't
intentions.
a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merkoyet. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in a shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Put the trust in the wrong people.
Good luck to you.
How am I doing on, like, energy-wise? I'm very low. I forgot about that. Can I sleep in this guy's? They won't let me. Hey, buddy.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try.
I think I'm decent.
Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Damn it. Where are
Oh.
those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Who are you? Pebbles, where are you?
Yeah.
Run, Pebbles, run! Oh no, this is going very poorly. Good heavens, I am struggling. This way? Good lord.
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
I don't want that. We're gonna try this again. Oh my good lord. I am the worst, apparently, at riding a horse.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't done this yet. This will be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gott, hilf mir! Mist! Had enough, boy? I'll flay you,
No, you
the
won't.
Aswolf. Well, now, it seems you have some skill. You're finished.
Who are you?
Well,
Who is that, David? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
That's
Do
right,
you
Henry.
expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say.
I'm not a thief.
This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Rattay Kobila, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Meinhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh,
Who are you?
really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sasau and see what I might learn there.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
Funny.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that. Shouldn't you go with me to see Fafar?
No. I must remain in Sasau. I have some, loose ends.
I almost killed
that
this
must
dude.
be tied.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great wealth, where there are many merchants. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague Groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit Groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes, he needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sasau.
What do you mean about the connection with Sasau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard man had cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
So they were transporting false Groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fafar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sasau at the Wagoner's Inn.
I almost killed this dude. That would have been a bummer, because he actually turned out to be pretty chill. I need to get more... hey look, we're almost at Scallots. Funny. I need to get more bandages. Let us go back to Rattay. Where Where's my thing? There. Yes, I can. Why can't I faster? Is it because I'm bleeding? Well, I want to go to Pribyslavitz or whatever. Tallenberg might be my best bet, actually. Oh, okay, wait, no. I can fast travel there. Looks like I am dying. I wouldn't have been able to make it to Rattay. I needed to go to Tallenberg. He nearly killed me. Let us go to our little ladies down here. Have them clean me up. Ritz nearly took me out, buddy.
God be with you.
I'm interested.
So,
Ah,
I'm
8 hours, jeez. Working overtime for these girls. For me, I mean, these girls are working overtime for me. It's close though. I almost died. It's a friend indeed. Is that health? Everything's good for me right now. Okay. I had my strength go down. Oh, yeah. Go on my way back down. I can go and see how they're doing. Village Co. See how my boys are doing. I got them a job. I can't help. We're gonna avoid this. It's literally like 10 o'clock at night. Our boys got a new job. I'm sure that they haven't ruined it. Right? Over here. Okay. It sounds like they're working. They got you working this late at night?
You've only just arrived. Greetings, Henry. Are you happy here?
It's not worth a damn. If I had any choice, you wouldn't see my heels for dust.
Well, what's happened? Did you two get yourselves into trouble?
What fine friend you are, assuming it's our own bloody fault.
Oh, come on. You know what you two are like. I had to ask.
Well, perhaps with that monk. But now, the foreman's got it in for us. If he could, he'd skin us alive.
I'd never have guessed he's like that.
Well, get a job here as a hand and you'll soon see.
And what does he do during the day? Does he work with you?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when the miller shows up, which isn't that surprising.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So he's clumsy and arrogant. That's what you said about your last master, that Nimoy.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No chance of that around here.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
And the miller won't stick up for you? I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
I mean, you guys aren't the
What's so
most
stupid is the
reliable
mill really
sort.
needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working at a mill. But not with him around. It's unbearable. And there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
It's my boys.
I'm glad. But try not to
Reckless
get on his wrong
boys, but
side.
they're my boys
You don't
still.
get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Bye.
I didn't really do anything to earn my trust, though, I don't think.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
Except for them just telling me that...
Matthew told me your
They're my
foreman's
boys,
a fool,
but,
and
you
you're
know.
not exactly filled with Christian love for him.
You
We'll do what
better
we can
believe
for
it.
them.
I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Drowning? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river.
Wow.
I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
I spoke with him briefly and he doesn't seem so horrible.
Then you ought to try working with him. He's a sneaky bastard. And arrogant. You should see how he puffs himself up when he's off to play dice with Lawrence.
Who's Lawrence? Another mill hand?
Aye, but at the neighbouring mill. They call him the Wren. Damned if I know why. Thomas goes there to play dice with him.
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a pretty lass, and kind with it. And what can she do? Nothing. Not that it stops Matthew gonna see her.
Ha.
But Thomas is the root of the problem.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she a sweetheart?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a peacock. I really don't think she's the problem.
And what do you want to do about it? Do you think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the pay's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
And you think that will help?
Maybe.
So he's
Maybe
the
he'll knock
problem
some
child.
sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
Take care.
I'm gonna wake you up, buddy.
God be with you.
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe, but they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl, and she's of an age to marry.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts. Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them when it comes to this. Everybody will be better off.
All right.
I don't think this is gonna work
If they
out
keep
well.
their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen. But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that. Farewell.
I have a feeling Matthew's gonna steal the miller's daughter.
Greetings, Henry.
It took some doing, but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here. But you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it. But I suppose I should thank you. You may have bought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help. See you later.
Nice. Wow, why are they giving me groshens? Number 11. Okay, so it's dark out. I can go take out this bandit camp, I think. Let's save though. ideally, I can go and take out this bandit camp while probably talking outside my mouth here and two sides, whatever that phrase is. Where you at, Pebbles? Jeez, Pebbles, she's kidding me. Okay, so to get there, I go through which way? Straight and left. Across this makeshift bridge. Through the water. Okay. Hey, look at that moon. That's nice. And then I turn right. Here. Look at that. That's kind of fun. The realism in this game is crazy. Why did I activate the savage perk? Is it because it's because I'm in this blitz. Okay, that's what it was. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hey, all of you! Gather here!
Sorry, dog.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! What's going on? Alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out! Well, I never. The thing turns up willingly. Over here! Where is everyone? Alarm!
I think this is the captain.
This won't take long.
Ooh, you got me.
God damn!
This guy's tougher than I've used to. This guy is really tough. There's another. Nice. Alright, he's dead.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Over here!
Okay, bandit leader. Bandit ear. Oh wait, don't forget the Groschens. Important. Oh wait, and I think these is actually. Yeah, let's grab. I bet you have Groschens too, huh? Nope. No bandit leader. Doesn't have Groschens, huh? I can kill them, whatever. Put the sword away. Let us go back to here. We're gonna go rest. Another happy customer, that's the phrase. How many bandit camps? Jeez, these guys don't do anything. I can actually probably level up a little bit more with my sword now. My girl. Gotta wait for him to be awake before I go. It's funny, this is the first game I've ever played where like the first 20 hours are just like, oh my gosh, I really want this to be over, and then like at the 30-hour mark I'm like, okay, this is, I still kind of want to get to the end of it, but this is the first time I've been like, wow, this is like, I'm really having fun, a lot more fun than I did at the beginning. Almost a month on my Twitch as well. My Twitch, oh yeah, Twitch and my TikTok page. And I excited for that because then I can start going live on TikTok, and TikTok has been very active for me, and I've been very happy about it.
I have some trophies.
Let's see. Quite a collection. My boy, you're God's own avenging angel.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Pleased to hear it. It looks like your work is done here at Rattay. I haven't heard of any other camps, so we may finally have some peace and calm.
Nice.
Good work.
Thank you, Captain.
I have no fear of idleness. I've sent word to Captain Robard. They're expecting you at Talmberg. There are human hordes rampaging through their woods.
Very well, Captain. I'll set off immediately.
Glad to hear it.
So now I go help with Robard. Training.
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right. But it'll cost you.
I got the coin. Wow, 1.4.
Now, pay close attention.
It's worth it. I know. I could have probably improved my... Where are we at with defense? Almost level 15 too. Cool. I could have gone and... I can still go repair my armor. I need to go do that. Hi, buddy. Can I have you? Okay, I'm gonna go repair some armor, and then I'm gonna go continue with this. But let's also actually want to check this out. Raiders. So Talmberg. Same thing, I'm assuming, just with Sir Divish. It's a good way to level up, that's for sure.
Good day to you.
Repairs. So if I select them all, how much is that? 1.2. Could I haggle them down? I think. Maybe not that. And not that. Not that. Anything else I do need repaired? That's actually pretty good condition. It's these that are in major need. And those aren't needed as much. You think I can haggle them down $300?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Is this enough?
You won't convince me with that.
Meet me halfway, brother.
Since it's you.
That's not enough.
Come on, buddy.
All right, so.
I don't have any more money, but now... So now I should probably go do some of those bandit quests. But Henry's got a... He's got a... What's the word for it? Repaired armor and everything, so he should be fine for a while. I really like Black Peter's armor set. I mean, it's probably absolutely terrible, but I've been running with that peasant gear for a while now that actually makes makes this play so much better, in my opinion, at least. Looks like my son's about to wake up, so can do this. Go talk to this dude, and then do what we need to next time I stream. Oh, he's not in here. Are you who I need to talk to? Tobias. Nice.
Greetings. What do you need?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasau. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way.
Except for Henry.
This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasau at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasau Market Square. Good luck to you.
Okay. Is he awake? Got a good 1 hour stream in. Sasau. That's all Sasau. Interesting. I could go to Talmberg. Or we can go to Sasau. Continue with main story. I don't think I need to do any more, like, for leveling purposes. I think we're fine. So what is the plan here? Find out who in Sasau works with copper. Let's start here. I feel like I should go back to Skalitz and get that side quest treasure thing. Looks like my son's awake too, so we are going to fail to do that.
Money. I want your money. Oh, slave.
That's a shame. Help us. Alright, out of fight. Do think my son's awake though, so we'll get to Sasau and then we'll call it good. Obstacle. Another one?
Is someone there? What have we got here? Great.
Now I'm gonna pass these guys again.
Well, look what's come falling out. Look, an enemy.
I see him there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to Sasau now. There we go. Ah, great. Run away! Nice. I have a feeling the more of those kind of side quests, so bandit camp things that I was doing with Bernard, it only helps avoid like those instances. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish here for today. So 1 hour stream. It's pretty good. Appreciate everyone hopping on. We're making our way. Henry is nearly a master swordsman, which is funny seeing how far he's come from this. So we'll come back again, do another round of this, maybe not today, but sometime